snow, excellent snow. Here it comes, watch it fall. Long words, excellent words. I can hear them now. This is the picture. This is the picture. This is the picture. This is the picture. I'm sitting by the window, watching the snow fall. I'm looking out, and I'm moving, turning in time, catching up, moving in time. And I can land on my feet. Look out! This is the picture. This is the picture. This is the picture. This is the picture. Looking out, watching out. When I see the future, I close my eyes. I can see it now. I see pictures of people rising up. I see pictures of people falling down. I see pictures of people standing on their heads, they're ready. I see pictures of people rising up. I see pictures of people falling down. I see pictures of people standing on their heads, they're ready. They're looking out. Look out. They're watching out. Watch out. They're looking out. Look out. They're watching out. Watching out. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching out. Watch out. They're watching out. Watch out. They're watching. They're watching out. They're watching. Watch out. Watch out.
Hello everybody, welcome. Good to actually see you. And Ginge, they have to be of a certain length and a certain girth for Vincent to enjoy a picture like that. So that's what Vincent told me anyway. I don't know if that's what he likes. Anyway, let's go through saying hello to people. Hello Dejected, hello Disagree, hello Vincent, hello Ginge. Let's have a look who else was there. William, I do believe, and Ministry. Hello, welcome. Hopefully you're all well and your families are well and that you're enjoying the weather. Not been around recently, I'm sure you've observed. We've been field trip and we've been north, northwest, northeast, the west, the east, south, southeast, southwest, central. Yeah, met some new people, met some family, Yeah, and yeah, it's been quite enjoyable, educational. Seen some lovely scenery. We saw sunrise, sunset, and yeah, it's been rather enjoyable. What is it?
Dogging season.
It's dogging season, folks.
where you've been, Vincent?
That's where Vincent. That's his pastime. That's what he likes. Anyway, let's get off of that naughty talk. Anyway, no, we've seen some great scenery. Met some really great people. It's surprising how much information you can get when you apply a little bit of alcohol or play something within ear reach of people as well. Never know. Anyways, just to clear up a few things. I hope you didn't wear the tires out on the wheelchair. No, we was driven everywhere. So you know, some people that we know, and yeah, we all decided to let's go on field trips. So that's what we did. We went on a field trip. So, anyways, welcome. Thank you very much. Who are you, and what is the water like? Warm or cold? It depends where we were at the point in time. To be honest, it was varied. But yeah, totally enjoyed it. Yeah, it was very enlightening. So yeah. So anyway, let's get back to what this is about. Once in a while, we tuned into YouTube. As you do, chilled out, relaxed after a very hectic day. And if we could get Wi-Fi connection, that is as well, and all that jargon. Because some places obviously it isn't very easy to get a connection. Anyway, so when we were able to, we did. And when able to, popped into some places, said hello. And that was really it. Just letting people know that we are still around, just not doing any lives at that point in time. But yeah, something was brought to our attention of whilst we've been away. I will start off by saying a big up James Patrick Madonna, and big up Tammy, and big up anybody else who's actually been out there and spoke up and said, hang on a minute, amigos or musketeers, Muppeteers. Sorry, that's an insult to the musketeers, isn't it? The Muppeteers. How wrong they were. I'll start off with Ron has been down to Cornwall to film Mr. Lies in now.
He knows that he's recording him.
Well. What can I say on that? Nothing is the best answer to that. Anyways. Big up to, like I said, James, Temmie, and everybody else that has actually spoken out and what have you. Highly appreciate it. Ginge has, and quite a few other people.
Hi, Ginge, Mama Milo.
Everybody. Yeah, hello everybody. Oh, Mama Milo, of course. Hello, Mama Milo. Anyway, as I will carry on, one thing that got us was right. When it comes down to this link thing, well, for over 10 years, I've been downloading this specific from a specific website, and whenever I download from it, I get the warning signs, and I have to go through a whole load of palaver to be able to carry on. Now, I've been doing this from the same website. Yeah, it's reputable. Yeah, it's got millions of people that actually go to this site, millions of people from all different corners of the world, right? And we still have that situation that Windows does, is say it's blocked, whatever, sends you messages and saying, you know, at your own risk, blah, 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 blah. But we all know there's no risk. It's just how Windows copes with certain things. That's all it is. And so, and that's a fact. Yeah. And this has been going on for years. Still have to go through the same palaver every single time. Yeah. So it isn't uncommon what Muppeteers. Muppets, no, it's Muppeteers now. It's Muppeteers. Fraggle Tears didn't sound right. So we decided to say Muppeteers, you know, who will be the fourth Muppeteer. There's quite a few candidates for that one, but the three at the moment, I just want to clear that up. And to be honest, right, Laura, message to you. Yeah. And this is it, right? When you did what you did, right, on Shadies, right, and you got ridiculed for doing it. Myself, yes, I was part of that, but so were the three people, and carried on for quite a while after. Yeah. And still will allow it to the piss take to go on the panel, off the panel. They'll still allow it. Now, when it come down to James, not once to my knowledge, did James Patrick get involved in that ridicule.
No.
As far as I can remember, James did not get involved in that ridicule. Yeah. And hello, Debs. Hello, Heisenberg. And if I've missed anybody, I do apologise. But hopefully you're all well and your family's well. Right. So Laura, I think you need to have a memory check on this. Yeah. Now, when have you known James to try to trap somebody? Try to give them links that are bogus, that could send you into another direction. You know, when have you actually come across James ever doing something like that? Ever? I haven't.
You call yourself a friend?
I haven't, yeah. But James was one of the people, right, that kept, he didn't go into the ridicule side of what you did on Shady's live that day. Yeah. But you've discarded anything that James has said, and they're your friends. Those friends did it. James didn't. So I for me, I don't get it.
Oh, I do. She's part of
I really don't get how you could actually sit there and turn around and say that your friends told you so. And also, I don't know who got in touch with you first, but it seems that one person's come out and said. But also, the female on the panel turned around and said the first person that told you. Now, when James jumped up on your panel, the live before, I do believe it is, you turned around and said that 4 to 6 people had told you it's a dodgy site. 5 to 6 people told you they're busy bees. That's out your own mouth, Laura. 5 to 6 people had told you. Now, as far as I know, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, people. As far as I know, nobody in the chat was saying this. As far as I know. So it's 5 or 6 people. It seems to always be 5 or 6 people. Wherever you go, it's 5 or 6 people within a group, and a particular group. Yeah. Because they're all saying between that group. So 5 or 6 people had informed you that what James did was if he could have got to your channel, right? You flip-flopped a little bit that you had hit the link and you hadn't hit the link, but then you turned around and said 5 or 6 people informed you. But also, Michelle quoted on your panel, and also Michelle quoted on your panel, right? Turned around and said, if I'm correct, that about the first person that notified you. So Michelle admitted herself that there was more people, but basically admitted herself that there was more people that got in touch and turned around and says, oh, the site, but it seems to be, but it seems to be around the certain particular selection of people where this is actually coming from. Right, that's my understanding of it anyway. So, but then, yeah, turn on tears and all this stuff and what have you. But I think you know, James. James is James is just too nice, you know, and I think James was rather pissed off to have actually listened to what you said, Laura, when you said 5 or 6 people had informed you, where I did, I listened. So yeah, that's a bit. And the other thing to the 3 Muppeteers, yeah, Gypsy Dave, Slimer, and Michelle. Right, since you want to talk about us, it seems to be an ongoing topic. Our names are brought up in things, so I'm going to say your names. Right. When it come down to the dragons, which I downloaded, yeah. And what were they saying? I do believe it was, oh, I must have been in private communication because I was able to get these dragons or what have you as a banner. Right. So for me to get a banner, I have to have been in touch with people. Right. Now, let me correct you, since you was very trying to convince people of this. Yeah, very much trying to convince people. Right. There's a app which I was directed to, and it's called Video, let's have a look, Video Block Converter AI, right? And what it does is you take the YouTube, like what's it now? James put up a video for me to do. Couldn't download it. I'm not subscribed to YouTube. So what happened was eventually sorted the problem out. Turned around and said, oh, if I install this, I can put the URL of the video into that software. Yeah, this app thing. And it'll come here and it'll show it, but it only records 5 minutes and that's it. You can have sound with it, you can turn sound off with it, you know, you can change the speeds, I think, and what have you with the software, but it'll just copy it and then put it up as a banner. And I've done that since then with quite a few things. So where did you get this, that for me to have got my banners, that I had to be in private communications and, you know, this, that, and the rest of it? Where did you get this? No, I know where you got this from. You got this from nothing. What you've done is you've put 2 and 2 together and come up with 5,922, and then try to push your narrative as if there's something when there's nothing. Do you get it? Your brains are not functioning. Don't try to convince the people who are savvy to what's going on, because you won't be able to convince the people that are savvy of what's going on. You never convince those people. So why bother trying? You know, it is. You ain't going to change James's point of view. You ain't going to change Tammy's point of view. You're not going to change any of them people's point of view because they already know what the fuck's going on. They're not stupid.
Not yet,
Don't
really.
treat particular people as idiots because they're not idiots. You do have a lot of idiots within your channel, a few, yeah, but not all of them. So don't treat them all like they are idiots. Hello, radio. You know, because they see it, they hear all your guff and puff and bullshit and garbage, you know, and you're looking for clout. That's all you do. You know, when have you had a serious good discussion on there? A seriously good discussion. Shit, you've had stuff going on in Epping just lately. Any of you talked about it? Huh?
Apart from auditors.
Yeah. Have you? Have you kept up with it? You could have a whole live of that situation. But no, you want to do Bobby, whatever. Loads of situations that have occurred that I've come across that has happened in the short space of time from, what was it, 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, I'm not too sure when since I did my last live
Bobby, Babs,
till now.
Becky,
Babs, us
James.
talked about so many different topics,
Bitch.
so many topics, shit that's been going on. And what you mainly wanted to talk about was bitching about people on YouTube. Now, I'm not saying I don't do it. Yes, I do fucking do it. But I also put up videos, Mickey brother. But I also, if you've noticed in my posts, I've been putting up current affairs and what have you when I've been able to, you know, because I ain't been around to actually talk about them. So I've been putting up posts. Let's have a look at what posts you have done on any situation that's been going on. Let's check on going in the dirt now, the slime and the grime. Let's have a look. Oh shit, I'm not subscribed to them, am I?
No, you don't.
Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What's on this one? The people's person. Let's have a look. Right. Let's go to the site. What have we got here? Oh, 9 days ago about Bobby. 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Nothing about current affairs. Hi, Sparky, bruv. How are you?
Just thought to be humble.
3 weeks ago. No good topic. 1 month ago. Not really good topic. Oh, what's this? Why did they kill this UK? What's all this about? Why did they kill this UK in the 1980s? No, present day. 2 months ago. Right. Don't let the Scouse Bruce let you give you the 3 count. I don't know. Is that of any true interest? Anyway, all the stuff that's been going on, right? This person, oh, Nathan, this person, hopefully you're all well and your family's well. This person, Gypsy Dave, has not put up anything of what's going on. Nothing about what's going on. Now, let's compare it to mine. Right? Post today on situation. Post a day ago on a funny clip, but it's pretty much on what's going on. 10 days ago about Sadiq Khan, same Sadiq Khan, kicked out, a Jewish guy walking around Palestine. I did a Brutal Betty one a month ago, a JPM, a Yogi World, and I did one on Chris Wright, obviously, because of my videos. And then I did one, Adventures of Shake It Off. I'd recommend that, people. But yeah, I do put up things of national or international concerns as well. But Gypsy, when are you going to start doing it? Of what's going on? Now, I know you like halal food, because you made that very clear to me. But yeah, I'm astonished. And has Slimer done anything on his posts of anything?
30 of them are smilers.
All right. So yeah. So even though I haven't been around, I've keeping an eye on certain things which have been going on, right, in the world, and I've been putting them up as information for people if they want to go and subscribe to these people and follow them and see what else they put up, which is, you know, a good thing, you know, to keep people aware of what's going on, because you ain't going to get it from the media or anybody like that. But yeah, start putting up some real stuff of what's going on, not the petty squabbles. Sparky Ron's bought boots. Bots. Oh, sorry, bots. Speaking and reading made my best thing to do. So yeah, I'm
That's Spunkfish.
Spunkfish. Hopefully you're all well, by the way, and your families are well, just in case I've missed anybody. So yeah, I just wanted to clear up a certain couple of things. We have noticed that our names are mentioned, although been away, but it has been enjoyable, has been an experience, and it has been enlightening.
Yeah.
Very enlightening.
These things are divide.
Yeah. So yeah, it's it's rather amusing, isn't it, people? I know you got some backlash as well, I do believe, Sparky, but I know you got broad shoulders, you can handle it. But yeah, look, there's nothing anybody can say which is going to change anybody's minds on who they like and who they dislike, you know what I mean? But when people are actually pushing a false narrative, like me and James are in private communication, no, we're not. Communication because of banners, no. I was told what software to use to be able to do it, and they talked me through at the time of how to go about it, and I've used that way ever since. Is a piece of software. I've been sent to Coventry, Ron. Yeah, I gathered something. I gathered something. So yeah, I'd rather be in. As long as they're not there, I'll go to Coventry.
Yeah.
I don't know what is Coventry like these days. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, they you know, I don't care about them people no more. I know too much, so I really don't care about these people no more. You know, slime balls. I don't like it. I just don't like it. So yeah, so stop pushing a narrative that me and James or anybody else, we're doing private communication. Apart from me and Vincent, we do talk on a regular basis. That's how I know there've got to be certain length and girth for Vincent to appreciate a good dick, right? And But yeah, no, he did one for me, which I was grateful. Like Joe did as well. But yeah, they told me what software, because I'm not signed up to YouTube, so I couldn't download it. And then they directed me in the right direction to actually copy it in a different way. And I didn't have to go through YouTube or anything else. So stop spinning. Hello, NC. Welcome. Hopefully you're well and your family's well. So stop pushing a false narrative or allowing your mind-boggling imagination run wild with you. But I don't think you was doing that. I think the you's just trying to spin a narrative. You had an agenda. It hasn't worked yet again. Hello, Jersey. It's been a while. Hope you're back. Hang on a minute. At me, because it's going to go off my screen. Been a while. I have no comment on the topic. I'm lost as usual. Yeah, there's nothing to comment about, to be honest. It's just me just clearing up bullshit yet again. The false narratives and with their agendas of trying to push something that isn't really there to be pushed. They are, well, they already are a laughing stock. But yeah, Laura, if you can point me right in the direction where it wasn't those three, I believe all three have ridiculed you, Laura, right? With what you did on Shadies, yeah, and a lot of other people, what have you. But could you direct me to where James did it? Now, them people, they did it on a very regular basis. James, I'll be honest with you, I don't remember James doing it once. Not once. So, but they're your friends. Don't forget, they're your friends. Oh, friends forever and ever. Them ones did. James didn't, as far as I know. So, yeah, that seems a bit strange to me, Laura. Why you sort of turned on James, which has been there for you, had your back on many occasions. I just don't get it. I don't understand. Is it the in crowd? Is that what it is? You know, I see a lot of this sort of thing go on. I'm sure a lot of these lefties or whatever you want to call them now, I don't know. You know, you got some right dingle bells which are in amongst those people, and they want to feel like they're part of something. And these people more than likely wouldn't give them the time of the day normally. So yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I just
Laura as well. It was like with Laura when Jason went there with us, and he was one of her good friends, and she called him out and said she won't go and talk to him no more, which we know didn't go down well with other people. And yet when fucking Scummy Smiler does it, she's sitting up there laughing with the cunt. And it's like, what? Is it only because it was called out on the panel? And he's your friend. I don't get you, Laura. You are so fucking fickle.
Well,
you are fickle as fuck. I wouldn't want you as a mate.
Well,
I wouldn't.
Yeah, well,
stab you in the back.
I wouldn't have any of them as a mate. Shirley. Oh, the other person I do believe has got it in the neck from somebody is Kenzie. I do believe. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Kenzie's getting something in the neck from individuals. I'm not too sure.
No, I'm not sure what happened there with Kenzie, but
I'm not too sure. But I think Kenzie is something. As some people have tried to put down Kenzie in some way or another? Kenzie Cush? Why? Did Kenzie speak her opinion out there? And it's like, oh, the hive have got together, and so we have to do something. I don't know if has that happened. I don't know. I'm sure there's something to do with Kenzie
Yeah,
that
I
they're
can't remember
trying
what it was. I
to
did see it,
belittle or
yeah.
something because she's made a comment of some kind and they haven't liked it. More than likely,
Again, that's Laura. It's to do with Laura.
I don't know. I don't know. That's why
From
I'm
what I've
asking.
seen, yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I'm asking. I really don't know. Want to be correct on these things.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happened.
No.
But I just think it was
So it
Laura.
would be interesting if anybody knows if that if this is true or not. That Kenzie's been some more than one person, I do believe, have been giving her shit. I do believe, if that's correct. Back off. And is it coming from the usual Muppeteers? Is it within that area? If it is, then that must be a sure sign to people that it's a certain mixture of people which are doing this shit. You know, surely that must light a bulb in your brain and go, oh, I'm seeing some familiar. God, I can't say that word. Similarities. Similarities. Thank you. Oh, Struve. Similarities. Yeah, that's the word. Within stuff. I know, William. I know. I just couldn't say the word. Similarities. Bugger off. Anyways, if you can't take the piss out of each other, who can you take the piss out of? Spit it out, Ron. I did eventually. Similarities. There you go. I can say it perfectly now. Similarities. Fucking hell. Anyway. I say it 3 times. Right. So it seems to me, if this is correct, it's the same sort of people which are part of this, I don't know, witch hunt, whatever you want to call them. If you say something that doesn't back their narrative and then they sort of turn on you, is this what's going on?
That's what
I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems to be going that way.
Yeah.
It really does. Or it has gone that way. Isn't seems to be. It looks as if it has gone that way, which is up to them, you know. Things do palatable. I can say that. I use the word palatable. But yeah, that's how it looks to be. Yeah. It's always been there. It's always been there, that underlining what's been going on. We spotted it a while ago. But you know me, I'm one of these people that will sit back and I will allow it to flow along, you know, just to see where this is going. But I'm already know, but I like people to be able to show themselves who they truly are. So I'll throw in something, and the more and more I throw in, it shows more and more what the person is really like, where their morals stand.
What morals?
And if they have flip-flop morals, like this person's okay, but this person isn't, morals, and things like this. I like to mix it up, throw things in there just to find out where that person lies and how much lies that person does. So yeah. So, you know, am I regret how I proceeded with who I am. No regret whatsoever at all. It could have happened a long time ago, but I like to dig out as much as I possibly can, you know, and there is so much that I could if I wanted to. Don't have to stop at the videos which I have now. I can pull one out pretty sharpish tomorrow. But can I be bothered anymore? You know, is it worth it? Well,
Maybe.
maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Not the moment.
But yeah, I just couldn't understand why we were kept on being brought up in stuff that's been going on between particular individuals, no matter what it is. No matter what it is. Yeah, this is it, Sparky, you know, is it worth it?
It's time consuming.
If I've got a dull day, you know what I mean? If I'm sort of lost and I've got nothing to do, then I may just, hello, Rick, I may just decide, oh, yeah, why not? I'll throw this little one out, you know, just to take the piss. I've seen he's pissed, but just to take the piss out of the person, just that little bit more, you know. Tards are tards, and that's just the way it is. And you've got to entertain them every once in a while. So yeah. I don't know. All I know is that one, Laura, give your head a wobble. Unless you can find where you can say outright 100% that James was trying to do something to your channel, where you can turn around and say that James ridiculed you. So yeah, on what you did where Shady's is concerned. Whereas the individuals, friends, let's not forget, friends forever and ever, those people had. So, and still will go along with somebody else that will do that. They'll laugh with the person. I've seen it. Remember Scottish lady, Lynn's? Oh, did they turn around and say to her, oh, shut the fuck up, she's our friend? That's your friend, and they didn't tell their friend to stop it, but they're your friend. But they didn't say, did they? How much of a friend are they, Laura, to you? When they don't turn around and say to somebody else, why don't you shut the fuck up? Stop ridiculing the girl. They're your friends. So yeah, who are friends and who are not? Do friends stick up for you? Will friends be there to turn around and say, oi, that ain't a very nice thing, why don't you cut it out? That's a friend. I don't know who you may hang around with, Laura, but anybody that will go along with people to ridicule you, make fun of you, find it amusing, not pick them up when they are doing it, is that the sort of friends that you're looking for? That don't have your back? Really, truly, 100% have your back. Now, myself and Maria Moon, and I'm sure other people who have got friends, yeah, their friend would say, oi, leave it out, pal, or fuck off. You know, leave it out, pal, or fuck off. A friend would shut up and then play it hard to be humble on request. I will do in a minute. See, yeah, to me, a friend wouldn't sit there and laugh at somebody. What is it? year and a half, 2 years later, whatever it is, to decide to, which weren't around as far as I know at the point in time. And I believe that the person says that she wasn't around this side. I can't be 100% correct on this, but I'm pretty damn certain. I wasn't around at the time, but because I heard of it, which I haven't seen many people in chats talk about this still, to be fair. I haven't for quite a fucking while. So unless there's been a message here and there, yeah. But Lynn seems to know a lot behind that. Seems to know quite a lot. Now, who's informed her? Questions, Laura, questions you should be asking. How does she know so much? It's a question. I'm not too sure. That's just me. I'm always asking questions. So, right. Let's have a look. Yeah, I found it. I don't know if there's lyrics. Oh, we can all sing along to this, people, because we have got lyrics. Let me just put it up for you.
James ain't no troll either, is he?
James definitely ain't a troll.
That's what Gypsy said.
James definitely ain't no troll. Never has been. He's always been very outspoken when he wants to say something. He isn't shy to go and be afraid not to go and say it. That's why I like James. Anyway, sing along to this, people. It's called "Oh Lord, It's Hard to Be Humble."
Back a few months ago, I was headlining a great big nightclub. And he put me up a couple of days early. I came in a couple of days early, and they put me up at what they call the Star Suite. Now, here I am, headliner in one of the biggest nightclubs in the country, and I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning in this Star Suite, all by myself. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh. But I did what I've always done, man, to cheer myself up. I picked up my guitar, I sat down, I wrote me a little song. Now this is how it feels to be alone at the top of the hill, trying to figure out why. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror, 'cause I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best that I can. I used to have a girlfriend, but I guess she just couldn't compete with all of these love-starved women who keep clamoring at my feet. Well, I probably could find me another, but I guess they're all in awe of me. Who cares? I never get lonesome, 'cause I treasure my own company. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble. You're perfect in every way. Can't wait to look in the mirror. Can't wait to look in the mirror. Help me out now, come on. I get better looking each day. To know me is to what? To know me is to love me. Must be a hell of a man. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard. Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're doing what? We're doing the best that we can. I guess you could say I'm a loner, a cowboy outlaw, tough and proud. Well, I could have lots of friends if I wanted, but then I wouldn't stand out from the crowd. Some folks say that I'm egotistical. Hell, I don't even know what that means. I guess it has something to do with the way that I fill out my skin-tight blue jeans. Whoa. Come on, where's all the kickers in here? Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. When you're perfect in every way. Can't wait to look in the mirror. I can't wait to look in the mirror because I get better looking. I get better looking each day. To know me is to what? To know me is to love me. Must be a hell of a man. Must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard. Lord, it's hard to be humble. What are we doing? We're doing the best that we can. One more time. What are we doing? We're doing the best that we can. Give yourself a hand.
Hello, we're back. Right, you're welcome. You're welcome, Sparky. I think a lot of us can sing along to that and portray it as ourselves, to be honest. You know, it is what it is. But hello, Mrs. and Mr. Magpie. Welcome. Hopefully you're well and your family's well. So yeah, yeah, people will have a go at your partner. One, because they're not as nice as what you think that they are, because they do like to have a go at females. It's very plainly obvious unless you're friends, but then it's plainly obvious that you are willing to have a go, ridicule, try to belittle. You know, there's people out there which will do this sort of thing and bring partners into it, like Shirley saying that her partner Tim has been. I don't know what it's about. I've got to admit, but somebody has brought in your partner into something, you know. But that's what people do because they can't trigger you. Then they have to look for other ways to trigger you, to maybe try to get you to slip up, so then they can go, "Gotcha." Yeah, I know, Shirley. Yeah. So yeah, it it's to try to trigger you to say something that you may regret, or they may be able to use on you at some point in time. And that's just the way it is, I'm afraid. But yeah, they've lost the argument as soon as they do that. Of course they have, you know, because there was no argument for them in the first place. So they will try to make it into something that wasn't there in the first place. But they show what they're really like. And isn't it funny that these people that do that tend not to be in a relationship themselves? So that is sort of telling on their mannerisms of them, their character. I don't know what.
Sparky, we did hear from Sparky when you played your we went back and listened to your live because we keep bloody missing you. It's 3 times now, isn't it?
Vile crap in my back chat about my family would make your eyes water. That
They're
one.
sick bastard.
You talk about that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
It's sick as fuck.
So, but you know, I have that backstage of mine. It's all, you know, it, you know, me and Tim are down the line straight away. Smiler brought Tim into my convo. No idea. I wouldn't know, but it
He lied about
Shirley,
this,
but
right?
you know,
He's a liar.
it's it's not beyond the guy. Let's just be honest here. It's, you know,
He lies.
do anything.
Since
But-
opens his mouth.
But it comes down to that. I know where you're coming from there, Sparky. I have that backstage, and what they do is they copy and paste a message. So they jump up, paste it so you can see it, and then disappear. You know, sometimes you can catch them to be able to block them, but sometimes it's so quick that you haven't got time. I have it with my back chat, mate. So I know what you mean. Some really horrible stuff.
But you can't give him electric shocks or something.
Yeah, they're just snidey little cunts. And you know, it's warped,
They're
twisted.
cowards as
Um,
well.
yeah,
Cowards.
and yeah, cowards. You name it. That's what they are. The low life, pond life scum that there is on this planet, and it's a shame, but there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
We couldn't lie straight
You
in
know.
bed, surely.
So yeah, but you know, you have to. It is hard to take things. A lot of people turn around and say, "Oh, why don't you just ignore it?" What is it now? Offense isn't given, it's taken, or something like that. I think the people that have said that, yeah, hang on. People that have said that, yeah, are the first ones that cry when something is said into their direction. Have you noticed that?
Mm.
Offense is not taken but given, or given but not taken, something like that. I think you said it once, Sparky, that I don't understand that, and I've never understood that when people have come out with that garbage. Yeah. But when somebody else said something outlandish, you know, which some stuff is said outlandish, like, and then the ones who use that phrase start crying about it. Oh, said this about me and said I'm this, and oh, made a claim, and oh, well, isn't your motto that it's down to you to be offended? But your way of seeing it is that, oh well, everything's in love and war. You know, well, it's just words. I don't know. It just seems a bit weird to me, that one. And it's the very same people that have used that saying when it comes down to that, but then cry when somebody said something that offends them. I don't know. Offense is taken, not given. You had it right. Offense is taken, not given. Yeah. But when somebody says something to those particular individuals that use that term, right, they get offended. And then they start crying about it. Well, hang on a minute. Your motto is offense is taken, not given. So why are you offended because of somebody said something? Nah. Now, it's good for you. In other words, when they do this, it's they say, well, no, you should abide by this saying, but for me, it's different. That's what I get. I that's the only explanation that I could think of that explains that to me. Hello, Porky. So yeah, I don't get it. I think that people do offend people, and they do it for a very, very good reason why they do that, to offend people. So this saying that offense is taken, not given. If you carry on with that saying, shut the fuck up when somebody's thrown something at you and then you're offended, you don't like what's been said. I've never used those terms myself personally, because I think, well, that's a load of bollocks. Personally, I think that's a load of bollocks. I suppose if somebody turned around and said, oh, you're a cow, you're an arsehole, and things like that, then yeah, you know what I mean? You know, that's just the way it is. But anything else, then yeah, I don't know. I just don't get it. Been mega busy these past couple of days, working, big job on. We ain't been around, Porky, so yeah, it just caught snippets here and there for the past. Oh, when was the last time we was on? Because we disappeared from YouTube. We went on a field trip, which was very enlightening, I must say. So I will tell you, I think it was in June. When was this? June 17th was the last time, I think it was. So yeah, we've been not around for quite a while, because 17th, because we have been on a field trip. Been away. We have caught a few things, but most of the time talking to people.
We don't know what happened with Kenzie, but bless that.
Yeah. What's that?
So we don't know what happened with Kenzie, but we know something did.
Yeah, we know something happened where Kenzie was concerned, but
we don't know what.
We don't know, not too sure what it was. Jump on the wagon because you have intelligence, unlike the most unusual. Yeah, I like you say, you're a loner, Spunkfish. I'm a loner. I've got my own mind. I make my own decisions. Yeah, obviously, as a couple, as a family, but we're still, we're not connected with anybody on YouTube, if you get me drift. So we are just us on YouTube. Some things we'll agree with, some things we won't agree with. You know what I mean? But that's just us, you know. I prefer it that way. Then I'm not having
she's
to.
Scouse, isn't she?
Who?
Kenzie.
I think she's just outside of Liverpool. If I'm Stockport, she lives in Stockport.
Does she do lives?
I don't know, but Kenzie's in Stockport, isn't she? She's where the three little girls, not far from there.
Southport.
Yeah. Is it Stockport, Southport, where that happened last year? Southport, isn't it? Yeah. So
that area.
So yeah, she's that area. So, but yeah, I'm that way. I'm not held back on not being allowed to say what I want to say. So I've got nobody niggling my ear, going from different groups of YouTube, going, "Oh, careful! Don't say that. Don't say this. Don't hit that subject and what have you." I don't have to do any of that. I'm not aligned with anybody. I've got the free will, say what I like, do what I like, and tough on those that maybe offended offended on what I say, although their motto is offences taken, not given. I love it when you can play with words of theirs, with that saying. Oh man, it's comical. It's absolute comical. But anyways, so that was really it. That's all I really had to say on the matter, is that no, it was a piece of software. Me, James, and other people didn't have to privately communicate to do things, because just point me in the direction, talk me through on the software, and that's how you do it. You know, plain simple. You know, have I known James to put up links that can I don't know, hack you, give you shit into your system, what have you? I've never known it. But who are the 5 or 6 people that contacted you that would be interested? Are they within your friends group? Also, like I said, that there is something that a website that I go to every so often in a year, because it's to do with something else, and millions of people do it all over the world, and it comes up with warnings and what have you, although it's very reliable, you know, very, very reliable. When I first come across it, I was in within this system, and I turn around and says, oh, why can't I, why am I getting this warning? And they says, oh, don't worry about it, it's Windows given these problems and what have you, because they blah 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 blah, and everybody uses it. So, and there's never been a problem. Never been a problem. And I've been going to that website for now, over 10 years. But it still does exactly the same thing. Do I wish to proceed? No, over 10 years. And it still asks me the same question. So yeah, thank you. You're right, mate. JPM 100%. Yeah, and this is it. James has never given anything to indicate. Hello, Sandra. James has never given anything to indicate that he is doing that sort of thing. But was there somebody on the panel that is known to be or heard of being to do with that sort of thing? Who would I trust? Somebody who's known to do shit and somebody who isn't known to do shit. TikTok, 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 TikTok. Ding, ding, ding. Well, I know which one it would be. So, yeah. So, yeah, it is what it is. It just is what it is. Such is YouTube. Such is YouTube. Oh, well. I can't think of anything else to say. It's just, I know Temmie's had it in the neck just recently. I know James has quite a lot had it in the neck. And noticed Sparky got a little bit, not as much as Temmie and James has.
Put your face on panel.
Who said that?
I'm not sure.
To do with who?
One of them, to Temmie.
To Temmie?
Tell him to get up on the panel and put his face on. And
otherwise,
right. His point of view is irrelevant. Like, fuck off, you little retards. I can't remember. I won't say, but it's one of them, the guys, not the so-called guys, not Michelle. Right.
Well, why does Temmie have to put his... So in other words, what? Surely they ain't going down the line of, if you don't get yourself on a panel and show your face, then you are irrelevant. That's basically it.
Kind of, but we've had that as well, because you don't
Yeah.
show your face, then your point isn't.
Yeah, I don't expect anybody. The people that have shown their faces to me, the first thing I think is, oh, is somebody going to use that at some point against you?
Well, yeah, as soon as you put your face up there,
But
they're gonna
otherwise,
find out who you
I
are.
don't expect people to show their face, especially if I've heard them
It's because
and
they
what
want
have
to know
you.
who he is. isn't it?
Because why do I need to know what they look like? It's what I want to talk to the people. I don't need to,
yeah,
you know.
exactly. Mrs. Smoker.
I suppose it comes from the CB days. You know what I mean? You would talk to people. You didn't see them. You just talk to them, and that's how I basically see this. It's okay. It's a wider spectrum, but it's still I go by the voice of the person, and I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you get
Maybe that's the way I look at it. I suppose.
yeah, just from people's energy that they give.
Yeah, yeah. So
Temmie is one of the good ones.
Temmie is a good guy.
Yep.
Temmie is definitely a good guy. You know, I think Temmie has picked me up on something
He
once.
did one
Yeah,
time, yeah.
he's
but
picked
we
me
didn't
up,
take
but
offence.
I didn't take offence. I thought, yeah, fair
He's
comment.
got a point.
Fair
yeah.
comment. You know, he had a point. I can't remember what it was,
No.
but he had a point. And me and Sparky had our moments, but done it very, very, very adult-like. And you know, and me and James had a little bit of, but he had his opinion, I had my opinion, and James has corrected me before, but I haven't gone all,
Yeah, you don't agree on
you know,
everything, do you?
because that's what I like. That's what I like from people, is that if they know that something, hang on
Hi,
a minute,
Sandra.
I have to
All right,
I have to correct you. Hello, Sandra.
Thanks,
That they need
Sophie.
to correct me on something, and if they can demonstrate what they are correcting about, then I have to take it on the chin and go, hands up. Yep, I've got to accept that too, right? Slap on the back of the wrist and get it right next time. You know, that's just the way it is. Ron R. Barney was like a fistful of dollars shout out. Ron R. Barney.
Oh, Barney was like a fistful of dollars shout out, Gad style. When you two had a
Yeah, but me,
bumped heads, didn't you?
yeah, me and Sparky have, you know, had disagreements about twice, maybe. I think it is twice. Yeah,
It's normal
people.
though, isn't it?
And
Occasionally,
he's jumped up on my panel. And he said, right, I need to have a word with you. And, you know, I went, right, okay then. And I've listened to him. He's listened to me. We agreed on some things. We disagreed on some things. But in the end, we did it adult. Didn't need to shout at each other. Didn't have to give each other abuse. Didn't have to call each other names and or nicknames or anything like that. We just talked it out. Very polite. And even if we agreed to disagree, it was still done politely. I felt like I won though. Yeah, okay then. I'll let you think that. That's, you know, but no. To me, I enjoy that. Being able to have a dispute, a disagreement, yeah, and you express how you feel on what the conversation is, yeah, or the topic it is about. And when the person expresses how they feel, why they feel that way, you know, I sort of sit there and think, yeah, if that was me, how would I feel? So I get it. Yeah. And like Sparky and other people with ours, you know, they get it. Yeah.
Cream.
So that's why never actually fallen out. Had our oh, we need to have a word, but we've done it in such a manner that it's been enjoyable to have that conversation with
Never stop
somebody.
talking.
And never ever stop talking. Never ever have stopped talking. Me and Sparky, or me and James. Although we've had disagreements, me and James never. Because it's been done in such a way where you're not trying to antagonize. And this is the key thing: antagonize. And you have actually listened to what the person has turned around and said, and the reasoning why they've come to that conclusion. And that's the key thing, explaining how you come to that conclusion. A lot of people don't do that. It doesn't make, see, when you turn around and say, well, the reasoning why I've come to this conclusion is, that's an explanation of that said subject, which, they're expressing from themselves, not trying to drag people into it, because they've already said the words is, well, this is the reasoning why I come to that conclusion, why I've come to that conclusion, not how we as a group of people within the chat know how I have come to that conclusion.
Does Ginge know that he's got the #1 crown in the chat?
He's got the #1 what?
Crown.
Has he? Where am I? Is he? He's got a #1 crown.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, Ginge, you got the #1.
You got a #1 crown. I don't know what that means, but
Oh, I'm not sure.
is it a tiara or a crown? I think it's supposed to be a tiara.
From Mama Milo.
but yeah, okay then. You take care.
Much love.
Glad I was able to throw this up early enough to say hello to you, Sparky. Knew it is getting a bit late, but good to see you. Hopefully one time, since we're not on our field trips at this present time, but we will be going on another field trip.
What's IBC? IBC, my hour of IBC. What's IBC?
IBC, before I can switch off.
IBC. IB chilled?
IB chilled? I don't know. But yeah, we will be going on another field trip. So you may find that we're not around as much still. What have I got to do?
Take that off. You've got music thing
Off the let me see, off the what the words.
Yeah, I was gonna put the other one up.
Right, which one? That one?
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
IBC.
IBC. LBC radio.
Oh, LBC. Well, I've never heard of that.
I think I have.
LBC.
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh, I'll give that a listen at some point. LBC.
Yeah. It's his own radio station. Ian Burns. It's Sparky's own radio station.
He's
LBC.
got his own radio station.
Yeah. Did you know?
Don't lie. Stop lying. Hi, Ian.
Hang on, Sparky. Is that not your own radio station? She didn't know. She didn't know.
Bamba's cracked it. Oh,
Bamba's cracked it.
who's
Yeah.
Bamba?
Now she don't know who's Bamba is.
Oh, it's
I'll listen to
speaking
it.
Another language.
Yeah. Hopefully you and your family are well, Ian. Another one that sees what's going on.
Yeah.
It's not Maria. Could have spun her for ages on that one, Spark. He could have played along. Could have convinced her. But yeah, I really got nothing more to say on it. I know.
Who cares, Sparky?
Yeah, take care, mate. So yeah,
No, it's not. You're telling me fibs. I was half believing that.
exactly, and Sparky didn't go along with it. Could have had her
Thank
going
you,
on for
Sparky.
ages, mate. Ages. Ages. Hello, Min.
Hi,
Hello,
Min.
Boxy Breeze.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Boxy.
I'm sorry, was just ghosting, but I had to say something as Ginge claims I've no one and has proof of it, but won't show anyone. Yeah, I don't know what all that's about. So I better keep myself shut on that one.
I did mention, I did comment one time. I said to Ian that no, I didn't think he was, and I said to Ginge that Emily didn't exist. That's the only time I've said anything.
All I say is do what we do. If we don't like an individual, we just block them. Simple as that. Don't see them in anybody's chat, what have you. So there's no, I don't know, toing and throwing. Can't see what they've said. Can't be asked with commenting back. But you know, different people look at it in different ways. Us been here long enough now, just can't be asked with it anymore. To see certain individuals in a chat, just go by them. That's up to you guys if you want to do that or not. I can't force anybody to do anything, and I'm not trying to convince anybody of doing anything. Mainly, all I do is ask questions. Hang on a minute. That's mainly what I do. Try to figure it out. It's hard enough trying to figure out what's going on in the world, let alone having to try to figure out what's in a fucking peanut's brain. Like these ones on YouTube. It's very, very strange. Very, very strange. And why are we still the topic of, you know, especially to turn around and say that about banners I've got. You know, I just, what? What have we achieved tonight from listening to this? Did I waste time? No stand under nonsense. Seems someone is upset and made a live about it. I ain't upset. I found it rather amusing.
If you're wasting your time, why don't you go away?
Yeah, I don't get that. Why be somewhere where you don't want to be?
What an idiot.
That's rather disturbing. I do feel sorry for you.
Upset that we made a live about it. It's been
But
idiot.
am I invested in you? Not really, but thank you. But your opinion is welcome, I must say. It's just that when you see people getting shit that, you know, as a YouTuber and other YouTubers, and I think, well, hang on a minute, I've been talking to these people either on chat or on panel for quite a few years now, yeah, about, I don't know, 5 years, right? And when people are making claims of, oh, this person may be a little bit dodgy, yeah, and they've got no real evidence to prove that that person has had any history of being dodgy, that sort of makes me think, what's your gain out of this? To try to now paint somebody as dodgy when there's no real evidence apart from what they are claiming as evidence to prove that the person has done that. Disagree. Feck off then. Collect a R&M key ring on the way out. Okay, then. Okay, we.
Talk to disagree.
Yeah, I know. Talk to disagree. I know. Yeah, you're right, Shirley. I don't get it. I don't get it. Has a right to have an opinion, but if the person doesn't actually know the full story and implying somebody is dodgy because that's what it's implying, and everybody who's been around here long enough, knows differently, then you are going to have people like me going to speak up and say, hang on a minute, that's not quite right. Everybody knows that there's places out there on YouTube which have had the same exact thing, and you know of it for ages, and it does it all the time. If it does give a false positive, I think that's what they call it, a false positive or something like that. But I do believe.
Ian said to you, blocking Ginge wouldn't solve anything because Ginge will still say it. See, Ginge is saying in your chat that he doesn't think he is. He doesn't think he's a nonce. He said he's on a register. I know it's to do with Emily, isn't it? Ginge, Ian, it's to do with Emily, who Emily didn't exist. Then Emily wasn't real. I said that from day one, week one, that Emily wasn't real, and eventually everybody found that out. But if you two can just just not talk about each other, draw a line in it. If it's been going on 18 months, it's too long. Mrs. Magpie's implied nonce, exactly what I said. I'll prove him calling me straight up. Maybe. Yeah, it's not a nice thing to call somebody.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No. Well, we've said that before. It's making use of the word so it becomes.
Yeah, it becomes too normal.
Yeah. Emily is not real.
It makes the word become
Viking Jimmy.
Useless.
Emily is not real. Emily was a fake from day one, and loads of people saw through it, and it was proved at the end. Viking Jimmy.
Well, everybody's got their
Viking fucking Jimmy.
Everybody's got their own opinion. Some people may feel that Emily's real. I personally, I don't know. But it's nothing to do with me, to be fair. So, well, thanks, but I thought meant of being interesting, but you blew out the lie. That's just the way it is.
I've seen
that's just the way
it is. Gone down to number 2, and disagree is number 1 for some reason. How does this work? This 1, 2, 3.
I haven't got a clue. But yeah, I'm just speaking up for people. That's all.
Yep, Emily was fake. I totally agree, Shirley.
Yeah.
No fucking kid. It's banned from here anyway. Whatever it was, weren't it?
Banned it from but yeah, I'm just saying that what I've noticed over the past 5 weeks. Yeah, because I haven't been around. I haven't done a live. I have a lot of respect for individuals, and I haven't seen anybody else really voicing out for some individuals. So I thought, right, I've got a bit of spare time on my hands, and I'll throw up a live, and I will make my opinion very loud, very clearly. For the Muppeteers to take in. So, and that's just the way it is. They're saying that when I'm supposed to be in private communication to because I've got banners off the individual, and we've exchanged numbers, emails, whatever it fucking is. So I have to educate these people. I shouldn't really have to educate these people because these people already know. Already know. Yeah, we caught your live the other day, Spunkfish. We were listening to a bit of it, so it's good to see that you're still doing lives, mate. So yeah, I just thought, well, since our name was mentioned within this, and trying to convince the dead what they were saying is true. But I thought, right,
Can you guys not just
I need to address this, but at the same time address other things as well. You know, that I see is unfair when you've got a group.
Yes, Shirley, I agree.
A group trying to label people and to blatantly lie. That's it. Blatantly lie about something. But it makes no difference, Viking, if somebody believes that somebody isn't a real character and what have you. Then you're not going to change the person's mind.
There could be another Emily now.
Yeah, they could be another Emily and all that. You know, everything's a possibility. Sea of possibilities. Just you know, it is what it is. But that's between those who want to know and those who don't want to know. Me, myself, and I used to say hello. I don't go to the places.
No, I'm not interested.
I don't go to the places where this person is. So that's nothing really to do with me. If the person is real or not, and this has happened, that has happened, I really don't know myself personally. So yeah, so I couldn't get involved with this discussion deeply to do with somebody called Emily because I don't really know enough to be able to have an opinion either way. So
trouble. I just thought it's trouble, whatever it was.
So yeah, but I can't honestly say. Do not know enough about this person called Emily. I don't know if it's a male or a female.
Probably a man.
If it's a furry, if it's a tran, I do not know. It's none of my business.
But
I do not follow the person, so I don't know enough.
Ian and Ginger's, you know, it seems like it's been going out on a long while. Them two.
Yeah, I don't know about this either.
No, obviously I've seen it in the last few months, but I didn't know.
All we do know is that when people do use the word labeling somebody as a nonce, yeah, and when we know what that implies to, although some people, when it suits them, non-correction or whatever it is, prison word, shut up. Behave yourself when those people use that. Say, oh, it's just a prison word. Fuck off. You know exactly what you mean when you say it. Don't try to. It's like turning around and saying, well, I've got a black friend, or I've got a Jewish friend, or I've got a Palestinian friend, so I can say this shit. Fuck off, imbecile. Fuck off. Shit. Oh, I can't be racist because I've got a family of whoever. Fuck off. Of course you can be. Fuck off. It's so stupid when people say that sort of shit. But anyway, to us, when it comes down to the word nonce, you know, we don't particularly like it. and because it's trivializing a word that you know, there's a lot of them about now, a hell of a lot of them about. You hear it on a regular basis now. We've always known that those people are out there, but the amount which we are now being told what's out there is like, wow. So we can't trivialize that word. Please, let's not trivialize that word, because that word is meant for those warped, sick individuals. You know, you can express a comment on something which I believe I understand a little bit of it, to do with pictures. I do not know if it's factual, fictional, nothing, but I would rather have that discussion to understanding and what have you. But would I say use those words as a describing an individual? More likely not. You know, I'd have to have a really, really, really good reason why I myself personally, you know, it's up to everybody else, but my personally I would use that word on an individual. But that's just me. You know, different people see things different ways and what have you, and I respect that. I'm just saying from my point of view, not trying to say it from other points of views. You know, everybody's got their own point of view on that. Just saying it from mine. But yeah, it is what it is at times. It just is what it is. So I'm not taking sides. I don't know everything, the full background story of it and what have you. Yeah, so I can't really fully comment on any of it. So the reasoning behind it, but hey ho, what can you do? So yeah, I think that I will be closing this down very shortly, because I think I've said enough on my opinion on those situations. But Laura, yeah, go back over these years and look at who has ridiculed you, who still finds it funny if somebody comes along to ridicule you. Then look at James to see if he has taken part, if he has egged it on or anything like that, if he has done the same thing as those individuals. And then I think myself personally, James is owed an apology. Myself personally.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe that James
Myself
apologised to
personally.
her when she was crying.
Yeah. Well, James is like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's too nice for his own good,
At
really.
times, this is.
Should have been the other way around.
Yeah.
Sorry, James, that I thought that about you. But hey, if she wants
Yeah.
to sit with the fucking mean girls, let her.
The mean girl.
Yeah, sit with the mean girls.
Definitely are that. But yeah. But yeah, why didn't you keep our names out your mouth?
All of you, yeah.
You know,
Pricks.
did we fry up alive, which we could have while we was on the move? All of us, and said, I was sitting in a bar or a pub or a restaurant playing videos, laughing, people going, oh, what's that you're playing? Oh, that voice. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Field adventures are fun. And like I said, we saw sunrise at sunset,
Oh, the shit stirrers in.
moonrise.
That's not the real one, I don't think.
I'm in Spain. I paid for an escort and escort me.
It's no,
Yeah.
that's fake. It's got no subs whatsoever.
Yeah, well,
I don't
whoever
know.
you are, enjoy yourselves.
It's a troll. It's not him.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, ain't him, no.
Right.
Oh, cheers, Vicky.
Cheers, Mickey.
About to do that.
Right. So what shall I go
Yeah,
out
it's
on?
fake, Chris.
See, I haven't thought ahead. Just thought, well, it's Mary Moon who said, "Oh, do you want to go live for a short while?" I thought, I suppose I could.
Just wanted to let people know that we see.
Yeah, that we see it, and to give support to individuals out there.
Mm-hmm.
We have seen it. You know, it has been brought to our attention. So yeah.
Tammy, James, Kenzie.
Yep. Tammy, James, Kenzie, Babs.
See, Shirley's been getting
Anybody
it as well.
else? Shirley. It seems that Shirley's been getting it in the neck.
Betty's disappeared.
Betty's disappeared. Yep.
We know.
So yeah, 3 women getting it in the neck. 4 women actually. Isn't there a pattern where women are getting a load of shit?
Yeah, I don't think he likes women talking. I said that before.
There's a pattern going on here.
Now parrots talk.
There's a pattern going on here.
Gypsy.
Females seem to be, or people that are
Outspoken.
disadvantaged in one way or another. But me, you met your match, didn't you? You met your match.
Some of them bridges are burnt, William. Burnt.
Right. So I'm going to go out with. Actually, you didn't meet your match because you know match.
Yeah, Betty.
Right.
Hopefully she's all right.
Let's have a look. Right, I played something from there. So I will play something from here.
Yeah, because Nessie was another one, but they're still friends. But that was another one, wasn't it? Got a little bit of shit for a while.
Yeah, Nessie got a bit of stick, yeah.
But obviously she wants to stay talking.
That's it. Right. I'm going to play this and then I'm going to close down because I ain't got nothing more to say. That's literally it. Unless they want to keep on pushing it, and then I'll just start pulling out clips. I don't really want to do that, but hey ho. They really, really, really want me to.
It's horrible when you see people arguing. I like Ginger Mama Lilo and I like Ian as well.
Yeah, I know, but they're their own people.
I know.
So, you know, you got to let their own people try to sort it out.
Take care of you.
So everybody out there, you take care of yourselves and your family. Enjoy if you've got young children. Yeah, if you've got young children, keep them safe. That goes without saying, I do believe. Keep them safe because the government definitely isn't going to. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll play out on this piece of music. Right, let me see. And we will catch you at some point somewhere. But a lot of thanks for you that tuned in. Thank you very much for getting involved in the chat. Highly appreciate it. If it wasn't for you lot, this channel wouldn't exist. And that's damn obvious. No channel, to be honest, would be around if it wasn't for you guys. What's that?
Just saying much love to all of them.
Yeah, much love to all of you, and we will catch you at some point. Can't say soon because we will be disappearing for a short while longer. So take care of yourselves. Bye for now.
I stood in this unsheltered place till I could see the face behind the face. All that I've gone before left no trace. Down by the ruined side, in a secret world we were colliding. All the places we were hiding, love. What was it we were thinking of? So I watch you wash your hair. Underwater, unaware. And the plane flies through the air. Did you think you didn't have to choose? I alone could losing in all the places we were hiding of. What was it we were thinking of? In this house of make-believe, divided into like Adam and Eve. You put out and I receive. Down by the railway side, a secret world we were colliding. In all the places we were hiding, love. What was it we were thinking of? Are the wheels turning round and round, and the house is growing with the stairways down? Without you, no shame, no sorrow or pain. Whatever it is, we're all the same. Making it up in our secret world. Making it up in our secret world. Making it up in our secret world, shaking it up, breaking it up, making it up in our secret world, seeing things that were not there, on a wing, on a prayer, in this state of disrepair, down by the railway side, in our secret world we were colliding, in all the places we were hiding. Love, what was it we were thinking of?
Just want to comment. Hello, India. I'm closing down now, but it's good to see you. Hopefully, you're all fine and your family's fine. And Tony, yep, got the DVD where he was. I think he was in Rio, performed in Rio. I'm sure that's where he was, and he sung that song. Yes, definitely got a lot of passion. But we find Peter Gabriel's got a lot of passion when he's does all of his stuff, and he
Yeah, he's got beautiful.
yeah. So yeah, but
Not
anyway,
energy.
all of you take care of yourselves
Yeah, much love.
and look after yourselves and your family, and catch you at some point somewhere. More likely here, to be fair, unless we're around. If Sparky's live, might just jump on his panel.
Yeah, you said you was going
Because I've been meaning to jumping on Sparky's panel, but the only thing is that miss it or catch a tail end of it or something because we're busy. Well, we've been a lot busy just lately in the past 5 weeks. A lot busy. So I reckon there's a lot to catch up on. So anyway, keep an eye out for when do a next live. Cannot tell you when, but you know us, spontaneous really. So take care of yourselves, and thank you very much to every single one of you. Bye for now.